Hi beautiful, my name is Becca Starr and I help spa owners and spapreneurs grow their business. And if this is something that is your industry and you're really figuring out ways in which to grow your business, especially as we end this year and we're heading into 2019, I want to let you know that our New Year's strategies and plans do not begin on January 1st. You might already know that, but now is the time to get really clear on your values and what's important to you. What goals do you want to have be realized in 2019? What do you want to see happen specifically in your business? What do you want to achieve personally and professionally? And one of the best ways to do this is making sure that the people you have around you and who are in your business or are going to come into your business, that they are aligned with your values, that they have the same like-mindedness with your values. Clearly, we are all unique individuals and you want to have some diversity if that's important to you, but it's really mostly important to make sure that personality traits are aligned with your integrity of your business. And there are some things that will make or break your business. The right people that represent your company are one of those things. There was a great book written about 15 years ago, and it was called Good to Great by Jim Collins. If you haven't read it, I would definitely suggest reading it. I'll put a link in the caption below. I just want to make sure that you understand that for the most successful companies that are out there, to summarize something great that I read in this book, he gave many examples. One of the telltale signs of having a thriving, quickly growing business was all about hiring the right people. And the companies that didn't do that kind of floundered and were surviving. You have to understand that when most customers come into your place of business, they are going to be met by your front line. It's your staff, your team members that are representing your business, not just within the walls of your business, but also the type of people that they are and really what and who they are in the rest of this world. And I think it's just really important, whether you find the most perfect person or people to kind of come on board with you, that you know exactly what your values are, so that at least you know you are attracting similar people that have and hold that same integrity. And I'm going to get really more specific about this, but I just wanted to let you know it is something that has a lot to do with your success. And so I really encourage you to stop and look at this one area of your business. If you want to grow a lot more as we go into 2019, now is the time to get clear on what you really want. Have your goals, have the measurements of those goals. I know that I will have a successful year if this and this and this, these measurements have been achieved. And also the things that we can't necessarily nail down and measure are the qualities of the people that we have. So what we really have to do in that situation is just dream big. We've got to literally close our eyes, think about what you want. When you think about the most successful business that you can have, and then you imagine like this superstar team of people who are holding it up and representing it and growing it with you. What does that look like? What does that feel like? I want you to do that when you have some time to yourself. Close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and start to envision the kind of business that you hope to have. And then start to write down the qualities of what these people on your team possess. What personality traits do they possess? What maybe skill sets? I would actually avoid the skill sets because there are certain things we can measure. We can check them off on a checklist. They can pass the interview process. They can impress you with their skills or their talent. What I'm talking about today is more of that higher level management and marketing type of stuff that I teach, is going beyond the resume. And what I mean by that is really using your instincts, maybe having a trial period when somebody comes into your business and starts to work for you. And what I want you to pay attention to is how they show up. Meaning, do they have this type of personality that works well within your flow? So by saying that, are they calm? Are they present? All of these things that might be important to representing your business. Are they able to hear you express your values and then implement them? To me, there's two types of employees, and that is the deal breaker. If there is somebody that is able to hear the intentions, or hear the constructive criticism, or have an uncomfortable conversation, meaning you're the boss. You're going to have these uncomfortable conversations at times to redirect, to make sure that the integrity of your business is being maintained, that the products or the services, everything that is important to thriving in your business, that these things are being upheld. There are going to be times that you have to have these types of conversations that might not be comfortable. There are two types of employees in these conversations. First, the employee who is defensive and resistant, and the walls go up, where it's very, very hard you can feel it, like there is no receiving what you're saying. That's the kind of employee in that situation that I've come to understand, I can't work with that. Like, you could be doing all the wrong things, but when it comes time for that uncomfortable conversation, for the most part, the employee that is less likely to just defend it, and they're more likely to hear what you're saying, try to understand, show a willingness and an open-mindedness, adaptability, a loyalty to you and your values. They are your employee, whether they're an independent contractor or an employee. They work for you, for your vision. It's really important that they show up with that level of adaptability and understanding. And those two types of employees are out there. And I don't know if you've experienced this yet, or if you are going to grow your business with bringing on some team members, or you already have a team and you've experienced this and you know what I'm already, you've had enough experiences knowing there are two types of employees. Trust me when I say the one that's willing to listen and adapt and learn is the one that you really want to hold on to, because that's the kind of employee that will grow with you. Unfortunately, not everybody learns those skills, and they may someday, but not on your time, not on your dime, not at the expense of your business. And so I just want to suggest that this particular chronological order of hiring, with or without a team that's already in place for you. If you can get clear on what your values are first, what your superstar team looks like first, what it feels like, the personality traits, and also the skill set. You can teach certain skills. There are certain qualities and traits that you can't necessarily teach. And that might just be because that's the norm for adulthood. Like, we've learned things, we've become instilled with values or certain skills or lack of skills that make us who we are. And not that at some point in adulthood we're going to change, but the chances are very low that they're going to change in this moment, in this time frame with you. When all that I know, that I can tell you as a spa owner, is that your business is a priority. Your success is a priority. Your values are what's driving your business. And you are your business. So knowing what's important to you, and then attracting and hiring and really encouraging those happy team members. Like, what can you do to empower them? If you know you have the right people, you have the advantage above any competitor. When you have the right people, your business is far more likely to succeed and grow, and also grow in a way that feels really good to you. I am not somebody that can say I have never let go of somebody, like how do I say that? I have held on to employees far longer than I wish I did. Knowing what I'm telling you, I knew then, like this is probably 18 years ago, knowing then, she doesn't get it. I love her and I want her to succeed here, but I can't make somebody get it. And so knowing that you can't make somebody get it, they have to be the one to step up. That's a big, huge, put in your big girl pants on type boss. And I want you to be that boss. I want you to understand that people are coming to you with some ability to learn. They can learn new services. They can learn new skills and how to use certain products. There are so many things that they can learn, but there are the things that we can't measure. And those are just personality traits that start with you getting clear on what's important to you, what your values are, what you find to be important that represent your perfect business. And as we go into a new year, I want you to dream big and trust. As you dream big and you get very clear on what this looks like, and you can put some great attention and focus and do some journal writing and some envisioning on what your superstar team could look like and how grateful you would be with that, or how you might feel with the ones that you already have. When you can really spend a little bit of time, just a little bit of time, and put some energy into this, you will see that you're attracting these people naturally, and also the people that aren't necessarily fitting in with that vision. They're not aligned with your vision. They are going to fall away if you let them, and that's okay. And there's nothing that you're doing wrong. It's something that you must be willing to do, though. And I hope this helps you. I know that I have a lot of strategies for going into a new year, but I want to leave you with this. It does not start on January 1st. Each quarter, each promotional season, each holiday does not start a week before. Your best days don't start on that morning. They start the night before. They start the month before, the quarter before. It all starts with preparing. And by preparing, you can really succeed just in big, big ways. So start preparing, whether you already have a team in place or you really would love to grow your business and have a team. Start by knowing what's important to you. What values would you want in that team? And I want you to make sure you add adaptability onto that list. It's a big one. And you know what I mean if you already have a team of people and you've had to have those awkward conversations. So you do your best and you watch. Your team will do their best when you have the right people, and your numbers and your bottom line and all of the growth that you see will be reflected in keeping this a big, important, big, fat priority. So do your best and just let go of the rest. Enjoy your beautiful holiday season. Let me know if you have any questions. Definitely put in the comments anything that you are willing to publicly share. If you have any specific concerns about what's happening in your HR right now, or feel free to email me directly at becca@beccastar.com. I can help you through this. I always offer first-time free calls. So if this is a pressing matter, you're watching this video for a reason, then you got to let me know and we can walk through it and it will be better. It just starts with just a little clarity and redirection, and you can do this. You can do hard things, my friend. I hope you have a beautiful holiday season and you really are prepared for major success in 2019.